Hello and welcome to Die Hard United, the one stop for everything Manchester United. I'm going to be doing a transfer window review of this summer. You might be watching the video when the transfer window is closed, but we know as of now, when the transfer window is open, we're no longer making any new signing. We have done our business. So if you're watching when this window is over, it's still going to be the same thing. We know Ronaldo is not going to leave. So I'm just going to review all these 6 transfers we have done so far in the summer of 2022/2023 season. And starting off with our very first signing, after a long dry June, in July we got our first signing in Tyrell Malaysia, a 22-year-old left back from Feyenoord for £30 million, which was a very good deal considering his age and his talent. And so far he has been a fantastic player for us. He's gotten the position on the left back position from Shaw. He has been starting for the past 3 games and he has been wonderful. And he's looking like he's going to keep Luke Shaw on the bench for as long as possible. Probably he having an injury or want to rotate the squad or something. But Tyrell Malaysia has been a wonderful signing by Erik ten Hag. All credit goes to Erik ten Hag, not the United board or the scouts of United, because this is the player ten Hag himself handed to the club to get for him. And he has been a wonderful signing. What the money, his value has already doubled with his performances so far. In short, just coming to United alone, his value has doubled. But with his wonderful performances so far, he has been the top 5 best players for us so far this season. He's so tenacious, he knows how to tackle, and he's definitely very good and one to look out for the future. I think he clocked 23 years old last week, so he's now 23. But when he came, he was 22. But he has been fantastic so far and definitely a good signing by Erik ten Hag. Next on the list is Christian Eriksen, who got in a free transfer. The battle was between us and Brentford, which he was previously at last season. But we won that battle, of course. We cannot lose to Brentford. But yeah, he's here with us, 30 years. And so far, he has been okay. No much highlight from him. It's not a transfer to be hyped up about. He's 30 years for 2 years. I think it was a 3-year deal, rather. And nothing too hyped up. Free transfer, we did that. It took us almost 10 days to get this done, which was baffling. But there's nothing special to talk about Christian Eriksen. It was a free transfer. And so far, he has been very okay. And he will definitely play a vital role for us up this season, definitely. And for as long as he stays. And our third signing was Lisandro Martinez, 24-year-old Argentine centre-back from Ajax, who we paid £51 million for. This price was way too much for him. Well, our priority for centre-back was Timber, but we couldn't get Timber because Van Gaal convinced him to stay at Ajax so he could make it for the World Cup. So we went instead for Lisandro Martinez, which we had to pay over the odds for. But still yet we got our man, and so far he has been the best player for us this season so far. He has been wonderful. Him and Varane, the partnership is superb. Although Varane too has been wonderful this season so far. But Lisandro Martinez, in terms of him being a new player and coming to the Premier League for the first time, he has been wonderful. He has been superb and he deserves all the praise. And for £55 million, I don't care. He has been wonderful, and this guy is going to do a lot for us, and definitely he's a sure starter, starting every game from now, him and Varane, because that partnership is so valuable to the team. And I'm very happy with this signing. Again, credit goes to Ten Hag for this signing, because this is the player he gave the club to get for him. After being so incompetent and useless in the transfer window, after signing Lisandro Martinez, we got in Casemiro next. Due to the protest from the fans, the board had to go and splash money to get Casemiro for £63.5 million. Casemiro, world-class defensive midfielder for Real Madrid, 30 years old. Of course, he's world-class, he's superb, he helped the team, but we all know why he is here, because it's just the fans. Credit goes to the fans for this transfer, because if not for our protest, we would have not gotten this transfer. Because I felt after Lisandro Martinez, the club were ready to close shop. But with the protest, we're able to get him, and he will help the team. He will help Ten Hag, of course, in that midfield. And I'm happy for this signing, and credit goes to the fans, like I said. But Casemiro is a top signing, and we are hopeful to see him play and play very well for us. Before I talk about the most expensive signing of the summer, I'm going to talk about Martin Dubravka, who was unveiled today as our new goalkeeper. I don't know if he's going to be second or third goalkeeper, but we're expecting to be the second goalkeeper. But he has been unveiled as a new goalkeeper on loan from Newcastle. There's nothing special to talk about here, nothing at all. He's just going to be a second goalkeeper just for depth as we loaned out Henderson to Nottingham Forest. So I will just welcome him. We're not going to really see much from him for now, so I can't say much about it. The loan deal, so it's fair. And to the most expensive signing of the summer, drum roll, Anthony, right winger from Ajax, 20 years old Brazilian, who we paid £85 million for. Comes in as Ten Hag's most expensive signing and also the club's second most expensive signing in its history. I would say it's a very good signing so far. I trust Erik Ten Hag that he knows who he wants, and Anthony was one of his priority signings, and we have delivered that for him. But don't forget, the only reason why we did this is because of the protest. This board were not ready to get this player in. They went for this player. They inquired for this player last month, and they were told €85 million, and the club refused to pay that. Now they went in and paid the €100 million for him because of the fans' protest. So don't forget that. But so far, he is going to be a good signing. This guy is hungry to play for the club. He has promised to give his all for this club. So we are really hopeful that this player will turn out to be very good. And of course, the English media will already start talking about his price. But I expect him to settle down well and be a very, 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 very pivotal player for us in the coming years. So those are all our incomings. I'm not going to talk about our outcomings because our outcomings are shit. We're only able to sell Andreas Pereira for £10 million. Apart from that, we're not able to sell another player except from loaning out Alex Telles, Dean Henderson, and also loaning out Ahmad. I think we sold Chong and some other. I don't really care about our outgoings. So, all through this summer transfer window, it has been very, very hectic. I've been drained mentally throughout this summer window. For this summer window, in all, I would just give it a 5/10 because imagine us bidding for Arnautovic. We went from Arnautovic and Rabiot to Casemiro and Anthony. Just put that in your head. Those are what we would have done if Arnautovic didn't have a bad history, and if we were ready to pay Rabiot what he wanted. We would have been having Arnautovic and Rabiot instead of Casemiro and Anthony. Check out the levels between those two. So we are shambles in the transfer window. Don't let the signings deceive you. We are shambles, and I'm just hopeful that this season becomes a bit better. Ten Hag can make do with what he has and give us a reasonable season. I'm not expecting anything special, but I'm expecting us to play well. Ronaldo is staying at the club. He's not going, so I expect us to at least play very well and get some good results and win a lot of matches. Maybe win a cup, and let's see how it goes. I know the January transfer window is still going to come, but I don't expect us to do anything in that January transfer window. I doubt if we'll do anything except we have a very exceptional injury from someone. But so far so good. This is how our transfer window went. Tell me what are your thoughts on this transfer window. Who was your signing of the summer? And just give your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and like these videos and share to your friends. Yeah, Die Hard United, this is the channel to be in. Thank you for watching.